What's up, everybody? Hang tight, let me get all the computer stuff out of the way, and I'll explain to you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I am live on Facebook, I am live on YouTube, I am live on Twitter, I am live on Twitch. Send out the tweet, close that down. Alright, what's up, everybody? My name's Devin, and I'm going to be doing an alternative play-by-play of the Lakers game tonight. So if you can't get to a TV, or you're watching TV and you just want something different, you can listen to me and think about it like radio. And right now it's the Lakers versus Portland Trailblazers. And I read the news on this one, and both teams are red hot. Portland has won 6 games in a row, and I think the Lakers have won 5 games in a row. So something's going to have to give here. Let's hope that it is Portland. Although we are down by 3 points, but you know what? We've won games being down much more than that. And luckily, nobody is here at the beginning of these streams. But yeah. Anyway, it takes me a little bit of time to get warmed up. And usually I watch, I don't like the Spectrum website, and I don't like Spectrum really at all. It's kind of why I'm doing this. But I'm not watching it on Spectrum website. I'm watching it on, I don't know what stream this is actually. It's a shady website, and honestly, these shady websites seem to be much more live than the Charter one, or not Charter, Spectrum one. So I'm watching it. Let's see what it's on right now. Actually, well, I'm watching commercials. Here we go. It is on NSNW, NBA TV, and Spectrum. So it is on Spectrum. I just didn't find it on Spectrum. You know what? Let me take a look. Because who's got NBA TV? I'm actually gonna go to the Spectrum website, and it really has actually gotten a little bit better. Anyway, this is gonna be a great game. The Lakers are playing awesome. Too bad we don't have Ingram. That's gonna be a major loss. But we were able to get the win last time. Let's see, loading Spectrum. You know what? I'm gonna watch it on. I'll keep both of them open. And right now we got an ad for Martha Stewart, and you know what? I'm already feeling more at home. And one of the perks of doing it on the Spectrum website and not on the shady websites is I can make the screen as big as I want without going full screen. With on the shady websites, it's either like this tiny little box or full screen. But if I go full screen, then the score in the top left doesn't update. So, but look at this. The Spectrum website is already slowing down. What a surprise. And it's always on like good sports events, because that's when everybody's online trying to find it. Here we go. Now we got a commercial with wolves in them. So anyway, thanks for coming, everybody. If it's your first time, you know what, just listen with an open mind. I'm trying to do something new. Oh, and I must mention Facebook. I have not been live on Facebook in a little while, because I didn't have the multi-stream booster. You can only live stream on either YouTube or Facebook simultaneously or individually unless you get a multi-stream booster. Anyway, got the booster back. I think I missed 4 games in a row on Facebook. So I apologize about that. Happy to have you back, Facebook. Make sure you leave a comment, say something funny. I'll read them after the game. But this is gonna come down to the ending. So let's hope it's a good one. And honestly, I have not done a game at 7:30 in forever, and that's what I'm used to. We've been away for like a week now, maybe even 2 weeks. We've had away games, and they started like 4:30 and 4:30, and they've just been odd times. Anyway, so I'm happy to be back at 7:30. Still watching commercials on both streams. So I'm now watching dual commercials. And now we got another commercial, it's like a drone shot, and now it's a beer commercial, Jack Daniels. And yeah, so this is what I do. I just watch with no sound, and I just tell you what I see. So right now, it's a Jack Daniels commercial. And come NBA to Lynchburg, Tennessee. We're number 1, and we're number 1 fingers, those foam fingers, those are always great. Jack Daniels is sponsoring something. I think they want people to do something. Here we go. We got the halftime report from, it's 58 to 55 field goals, 49% to 46. We're 6 for 11 in 3-pointers. We got 19 rebounds. They got 23. The assists are even. Steals are pretty even. We got more steals, actually. We got 2 blocks, and they have 8 turnovers. So it's actually really close. We're losing under the boards. Oh, now they're showing Damian Lillard, who's a superstar. But we're losing under the boards a little bit, and where we might be a little bit lucky is Portland keeps turning it over. But we got to watch out for this guy, Damian Lillard, number 0. And he actually wasn't playing the last time we played Portland, though I thought he was. It turned out being another guy. I went the whole, like half the game thinking it was Lillard, but it wasn't. Oh, and now we have a halftime report with Robert Horry right in the middle, and right next to James Worthy and another white guy. So yeah, Spectrum Sportsnet, most of the time we don't have to watch commercials, and now we got a slow motion shot of Randall dunking, and I saw that he had 10 points, so that's pretty sweet. We're almost there, people. It's gonna be a great game. Back to commercials, and we're showing it's a 5-hour energy commercial, and it showed people with low batteries over their head, like digitally. They all drank the 5-hour energy, and now they all got 100% and 98% and 96% on their charge. So 5-hour energy, if you want to boost your battery of your body. Now we got a commercial for Safe Driver, save 30% at progressive.com. And it's like a box. And that must be a book. And he's got a selfie stick, and he's kind of giving us a tour of the town. And the guy cooking street hot dogs was confused. Yeah, this is, you know what? I'll bet you that box wasn't that expensive. It's pretty simple. Now we have a USAA advertisement. We have a dad with his 2 sons, and now we have the wife. And I think they're going to say if it wasn't for USAA, we would have less money per month. They're looking very happy that they have extra money per month because of USAA. But they're making it seem very serious. But, you know, it's just having a little bit extra cash is sweet. USAA, Auto Home Life Insurance. Get your quote today. Now we got one. I mean, it looked like the Coors Light Mountain, like the snow caps, but I think we just flew through it with a drone, and this is a car commercial for BMW. Now we got shots of a surfer. Anyway, no need to be doing play-by-play of the commercials. That's what I do. I'm getting warmed up. So yeah, so I read, and I linked down in the description of an article that I read, kind of setting up the game. And Portland is so red hot right now, and Damian Lillard is hotter than the team. He is such a superstar. I didn't actually see his numbers for like the last couple months, but wow, they got to be good if they're talking about it like that. All right, now we're back. Spectrum Sportsnet, food truck, an advertisement for Jack in the Box. And honestly, people, if you can get to a TV, get to a TV. Go to Spectrum Sportsnet or NBA TV, or go try to find a shady site somewhere. But if you can't find anything, come back to me. I'll do a play-by-play. And now we're back to Robert Horry, James Worthy, and a white guy talking about the Lakers. And Robert Horry, he's one of my heroes. I used to be a professional poker player, and my handle was Horry Clutch. Horry Clutch, that was my handle. And I played that name ever since I started for like 6 years. So, you know, I really love Robert Horry. But that's a whole nother thing. No need to get into that. And now we're back to commercials. So many commercials. Maybe I started this one a little bit early. Usually I like to do it at the beginning of the second quarter, or, you know, halfway through towards the ending of halftime. So right when I start, like, boom, I'm doing plays. But this one, maybe I got a little bit started a little bit early. But I couldn't tell where they were at in the halftime because we're just watching commercials. Most of the time we get to watch like the half-court shot for money. We get to see the kiss cam. We get to see them warming up. It's just a different thing. So anyway, threw me off on time, and now we are watching commercials. Ooh, but on the Shady website, we are back. And we got a shot of downtown Staples Center. You know what? I'm probably going to go to the Shady stream because it just updates faster. You know, let's take a look. This will be the ultimate test. Which one's better, Spectrum or a Shady website streaming? Refresh them both. All right, let's go. KFC shot chart, and Damon Lillard is making them all over, actually. They just had a bunch of X's and O's, and they were all over the court. And let's see, which one's fast? Well, Spectrum's frozen. So I think that tells me which one's faster. Let's go, Spectrum. Maybe worry about getting people cable and not making websites and apps. Leave that to the website app people in Silicon Valley. Just do cable. Why are you trying to do something that you're not going to be good at? It's like the Lakers trying to do apps. How about no more apps from the Lakers? They're dumb. Just better basketball. I mean, what are the chances the Lakers can make a good app? You know? And honestly, I've never even tried it, but you know what? I'm not downloading an app made by the Lakers. You know, that's how they get you. And now they're talking to the Portland coach. I didn't get his name, but he looks like a middle-aged kind of, you know, he looks pretty good for a coach. He's not getting too stressed out. These coaches, like golfers, when they're 60, their skin's terrible. They look like alligators. But these coaches, when they're 60, their face is wrinkly because they're just so stressed and angry all the time. You know, Luke Walton does not have that problem. His face almost shows no emotion at all times. It almost appears as if he's stoned all the time. Anyway, here we go. Oh, dude. I'm going with the shady side. Here we go. Spectrum later. Start of the third quarter. And they give it to 27. Lakers are playing some pretty sweet defense. On the floor for the Lakers is Lonzo, Randall, Pope, Lopez, and Kuzma. And Kuzma was actually playing good defense, though the guy went right around him, but he missed the shot anyway. But he was standing in front of him for a good, little while, but then the guy ended up going around him anyway. Anyway, nice job, Kuzma. But they missed the shot, so that's a win. Lonzo has it, and the referees call an off-the-ball foul. And if you watch basketball, no sound, the off-the-ball fouls are the most annoying thing ever. Because, you know, one, it stops the play, and two, you never know what happened. They pass it into Lonzo. He gets a screen from Randall, gives it back to Randall, gives it back to Lonzo under the basket. He passes it to Lopez. He fakes a three. They find Randall under the basket, and he makes an easy 2 points. Well, maybe not easy 2 points. He had two guys on him, but for Randall, that's pretty easy. 58-57, Lakers are down by one. Portland takes it to the lane, misses the layup. They get an offensive rebound, then it's stolen by Randall. Kuzma has it on a fast break, and it's tipped out of bounds by Portland. And now we got a shot of Kuzma. And man, he's so young and so good. And as soon as he grows into his arms and legs, he's going to be even better. You know, he looks a little bit awkward. It's like his arms and legs, he's got to grow into them. Here we go. We got a 33 coming in for Portland. He's got like a hipster, kind of slick, parted on the side haircut. You know, we'll call it a hipster haircut. I don't like this guy. Gel in your hair when you're playing basketball. You know, that's just not cool. Randall has it under the basket, and he's fouled by 33. And we're lucky that they even called that. The fact that he grabbed him. The referees are like, you know what, Randall, he's a second year, but I think we got to call that. And they call him. And then the guy with the hair gel, the white guy, you know what, at least he's groomed. He's the one that made the foul. So he came in the game and immediately fouled. And, you know, that's probably what he's good for. Now we have a replay of, wow, one of the Lakers players getting owned by Lillard earlier in the game. Oh, no, that's number 6. Oh, that's the guy that I thought was Lillard, number 6. Anyway, he's on the bench right now. 59-58, Lakers are up by 1. Looks like they're playing pretty good defense. Lillard has it right now. Gives it to number 1, still at the three-point line. They give it to 33, the hipster white guy. Give and go, he's under the basket and misses an easy layup. Lopez was playing zero defense and still missed it anyway. Way to go, Lopez. You know, maybe put a hand up in his face. And wow, Randall cut to the hoop against 33, the hipster white guy, and fouled. So that's 2 fouls really quick against him. And Randall's going to go to the free throw line. And recently he's been decent at them, which is awesome because you should have seen all the Lakers free throws earlier in the season. We went like months. It was a statistical anomaly how many we missed. But Randall, he's making them. And he knocks down the first one, so I am going to start broadcasting these free throws. But when we lost 9 games in a row, nobody was coming. People were down on the Lakers, and they were making free throws. I just gave up on the free throws. Oh, but he missed the second one, but that's okay. He seems to make them when he needs it. Lakers are up by 2. Lonzo's playing defense against somebody, and then they get it to number 27 under the hoop, and he turns it over. Nuvek. Now they're showing Lillard. Something happened. The Lakers have it. It's Lonzo, Lopez, Randall, KCP, and Kuzma. They find Kuzma for an open 3. He shoots, almost makes it, but it's no good, and Portland comes down with the rebound. And once again, it looks like the Lakers might be having a strategy of just getting back on defense against some of these teams, because it's been a few games in a row where it doesn't seem like they're going for offensive rebounds, but we've been winning those games. Anyway, that's something consistent that we've been doing. We just get back on defense fast. Lopez shoots a long 3, not even close, and he's got to stop doing that. If anybody's going to be shooting those quick 3s, it's going to be Lonzo. Give it to Lonzo. He'll do it. Portland shoots a 3. That's an air ball. And everybody thinks they're Curry these days, but nobody ever seems to make them but Curry. The coach for Portland's pissed. His face is very red. Lillard just had words with the referee and says that Lonzo hit him in the hand. And you know what? It looked like he might have a little bit, but the ball was way gone. It was a very small little tap. And you know, this coach has got to relax. They never call shit on the Lakers. Maybe that was the we get lucky once. Lonzo gives it to KCP. KCP is fouled by number 3. Luke Walton is up on his feet, and Lillard actually looks frustrated right now. Portland in general looks a little bit frustrated. Number 3, McCollum, is, I think, going to be called for the foul, and he's complaining to the referee. Portland Trailblazer Plaid City Edition jersey on sale now. Rip City clothing. And, you know, I don't understand the term Rip City. You know, maybe somebody can tell me. And KCP misses the first free throw, and usually he makes them. So you know, that's nothing to worry about. The Lakers have been making them when we need it. But let's say that we do keep on missing these. This is going to be a tough game to win. And he made the second one. Lakers go up by 3, and their defense is looking pretty solid. Though maybe they got a little bit lucky in terms of fouling, but it's about freaking time. We're such a young team. They never give us the benefit of the doubt. Lillard goes up against 3 players, takes it to the lane, tries to pass it back out, and turns it over. Yeah, you know, he probably should have just shot it in the lane. He passed it to somebody that wasn't there, and now the coach for Portland is still pissed. And you know, he must have very elastic skin and muscles in his face, because you know, he's looking pretty good for his age, but he looks mad like all the other coaches. So he better relax, otherwise he's gonna be super wrinkly. Lopez has it going up against number 11, and the referees call it off. Something happened. Lopez, what are you doing? Going up against Leonard, number 11, and you know what? I kind of like that matchup, because Lopez, he's not very good. He doesn't play defense, but when he's got a size advantage, an athletic advantage against people, he is awesome at offense. But anybody else, he just jacks up 3s. So when Lopez gets a good matchup, he is totally good at doing what he just did. But the problem is sometimes people just own him, and he doesn't know what to do. And he's like, I got to do something, and he just starts jacking up 3s. Anyway, the referees are still talking about this. 61-58, and I think Lopez is going to be at the free throw line. Yeah, this official is, I don't know what he's doing. He's doing something. Yep, and the coach, you know what, maybe he does look a little bit older than I was giving him credit for. He's got one of those dumb little napkins in his front left suit. And you know what, I just don't like those things. They're supposed to be formal, so yeah, no need to wear it at a basketball game, for 1. 2, you shouldn't even be wearing those things anyway. Don't like those things. And you know what, now it's just annoying me. And it kind of matches his shirt, which is maybe like a reddish pink color. So I really don't like this coach. And now the other coach on Portland, who's a fatter guy, has a Luke Walton plaid suit. And if he knew the losing record we had when Luke Walton was wearing his plaid suits, he would never wear that. That's absolute kryptonite. Maybe because he's not the head coach, it's not going to curse him, but that's a very good sign. I think Lopez missed. I think he missed both of those. 62, 58, 8:40 left here in the third quarter. Lakers are playing sweet defense. Number 3 shoots. That's good. And that was the first shot that I've seen Portland even take that was good in minutes. Basically, since I started, it's 8:26 now here in the third quarter. Lopez fakes. He shoots a long 3. Way short. That's a brick. And Portland gets the rebound. Oh, wow. They find number 17 on a sweet pass, and he goes for the dunk. And I think that's going to be a foul on Lopez. And let's hope that's on Lopez and not Randall. But I think that was on Randall. All right, well, Randall, that was one of those situations where he might have got beat on defense. Number 7, yeah, that was just a great pass, and I think he knew that he was beat, and he just kind of flailed his arms around. But usually when he flails his arms around, it's not really a foul, but they seem to call it every time. So if he could just stop flailing his arms around so much in the lane, you know what, I complain that they never call it, but if he would stop doing that, that would certainly be helpful. Oh, and he missed the second free throw, so Lakers still have a 1-point lead. On the floor, we got Lonzo, Randall, Lopez, Kuzma, and KCP still. Kuzma shoots an open 3. That's a brick. And Lakers, Lopez jumps up for it and hits it out, gets an offensive rebound. Lonzo went to the hoop, shot, almost got his own rebound, but Portland has it. Number 3 going up against Kuzma, shoots and misses it, and going to go to the free throw line. And Lakers, they got back on defense pretty well there. And Kuzma, man, he was like right in his way. That was great D from Kuzma. But I guess he fouled him. Anyway, maybe he tapped him a little bit. And number 3 for Portland is at the free throw line. And this guy's pretty good too. 7:46 left. Thanks for being here, everybody. 62-62. We got a tie game. This is going to come down to the ending, people. And really, it's just been fun to be doing these games recently because the Lakers have been winning. In the last game, what a sweet comeback. So maybe let's hope we don't need such a big comeback this time. And Lopez gets that rebound. Kind of acts like a spaz out there, but gets it and then gives it to Lonzo. Lonzo gives it to Randall. Randall gives it to KCP. They find Lopez. Back to Randall, who's posting up. He's backing in on somebody. Sweet spin move. Takes it to the hoop. And turns it over. Just didn't jump or didn't elevate. Turned the ball over. Portland has it. Lillard gets stopped by Lonzo. That was sick defense. Lillard shoots and misses it. So, way to go, Lonzo. He continues to come through in places that, you know, they don't show up on the numbers. Lopez going up against 11. He likes this matchup. He shoots and makes it. And he's complaining that it wasn't a foul, and honestly, that looked like a foul. But he complains so much that the referees are like, dude, Lopez, you're terrible. Play some defense. Maybe we'll give you some calls. $20 million. Number 3 gets a screen, takes it to the lane, and is blocked by somebody, maybe the rim. He's complaining that he got blocked. Lakers have it on a fast break. They do nothing with it. KCP finds Lopez. Lopez is giving it back to Lonzo. We're setting up the play again. And that's going to be a reaching in foul on Leonard, number 11. And that's a timeout. So we're going to go to timeout. Lakers are up by 2. 6:32 left. Luke Walton up on his feet, doing some coaching. And it took him more than half the season to figure it out. But he's figured out how to coach. You know, writing in that whiteboard, that certainly helped. He went forever. He would just walk around with a whiteboard and never write anything on it. You know, somebody gave him a pen, and now he's writing some plays. Anyway, what's up, everybody? Is anybody here? Anybody here? Oh, people are here. What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? Facebook, I'm back now. I missed 4 games. Looks like you guys are giving me some thumbs up. That's great. I missed 4 games because I didn't get the multi-stream booster. But now I am boosting my stream so I can do YouTube and Facebook. Give me some likes. Make sure you leave some comments. I'll read them after the game. The funnier the better, because I read them. So make them funny, but not too offensive. Otherwise, funny but not too offensive. Anyway, Facebook, happy to be back. Thanks for coming. YouTube, I'm a YouTuber at heart, and what I'm doing, which is basically just yelling at a computer while watching a sports game, is a very YouTube thing to do. At first on Facebook, I started streaming, and you guys were like, dude, what the fuck is this? And for Facebook, it was weird. But honestly, you guys have taken a liking to me. So you know what? YouTube, you guys are my... Facebook, you guys are my peeps. Still on commercial break. This is going to be a good game. Oh, somebody said something. Thanks for live. Arwin. No problem. Daniel Osuna, yo, thanks for leaving comments. And yeah, this is just, think about it like radio. Though some people watch the game with no sound and listen to me because they think it's funny. But, think about it like radio. If you can't get to a TV or you're at work or driving, just put me in your pocket and I'll give you the play-by-play. You know what? I don't know why I'm doing this. Started with Dodgers, had a little bit of an altercation, a dispute with Spectrum, if you will. And then I just you know what? I'm just going to start doing this. And started doing, radio Dodgers because we couldn't even get the game. And then everybody in LA is like, let's go to YouTube to find it. And then Spectrum was busier taking down people's streams than they were actually getting people the game. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do this. And I guess, who knows? Maybe I took it a little bit too far. And now I'm doing it for Lakers. Thanks, bro. Chael Molinita. Anyway, I'm really sorry about the names. It is very difficult. I can hardly pronounce these guys' names. That are the basketball players. And now we got a shot of an elementary school kid wearing a jersey. And he was wearing the undershirt. And the rule is that the only time you can wear the undershirt under your jersey is if you're in middle school. It's the awkward age. You're in middle school. You're allowed to wear the undershirt. And that kid was at elementary school. Take that undershirt off. That wasn't cool. But I blame the parents. Lakers get it. 66-62. In the game right now is Randall, Lopez, KCP, Lonzo, and Kuzma. So it looks like Luke likes this lineup for some reason. And Lopez gets the putback. He kind of taps it in. And I think that was Lonzo that cut to the hoop, though I'm not totally sure. I was looking at Luke Walton. Lakers continue to play sick defense, sick defense. Number 11 jacks up a wild three. It was the ugliest shot of the night. Lakers get the rebound, no problem. Lakers are feeling themselves right now. You should see they got some swagger in the way that they're playing. Kuzma takes it to the lane, picks it up, gives it back to Lonzo, and resetting the situation. 9 seconds. Oh, and somebody calls timeout. Luke Walton calls timeout, and while Lonzo was walking off the bench, Luke Walton said something in his ear. That was a bit passive-aggressive. Who knows what he said, but the Lakers looked like that was a good thing that happened. They were passing. They were looking cool. Couldn't really get anything open. Then they took it back to Lonzo Ball. That seemed like a good thing to have happen, just the way they were playing. But I guess Luke Walton says we're calling timeout. But he knows what he's doing. He definitely knows what he's doing. And now we have a video shot of Rip City. I still do not get that slogan. Rip City. It's cool. I'll give you that. It's cool. But I don't get it. And they are selling merchandise with Rip City all over it. Rip City Clothing Company, Moda Center, and then online. And now we got a commercial for Ford. And dude, I am so sick of car sponsorships for these Lakers games. The Lakers are sponsored by Toyota. I think that's probably their number one car sponsor. Toyota doesn't do shit. This is Ford. Maybe this is just a regular commercial and they're paying for airtime, which is, I'm okay with that. They're allowed to, they got to get paid. They got to sell commercial space. But what I don't like is when they're interrupting the actual entertainment, like the game or the people that are paying money to be there with Honda sponsorships and or Toyota games. And they're just putting it on stuff that you kind of have to watch that gets in the way of the entertainment and just what we're watching. And it's like, dude, Toyota, if you're going to do that, you better do more than just give people gift cards or do a stupid game. Give away some cars. I don't know. I don't think the sponsors for the Lakers do shit. And look at our record, 28-34. It's not like we can blame the players. Can't blame them. I mean, I've been on board. You know, we gotta boycott Lakers car sponsorships. Start from scratch. You know, somebody send Elon Musk an email and say, dude, Toyota is not doing shit. We'll let you do whatever you want to do. You get all of halftime, Elon Musk. Bring some Teslas. Maybe get some Cirque du Soleil entertainers. It's all you. Toyota is not doing shit. Now we're back, 68-62, 5:34 left here in the third quarter. I missed the first half, but here in the third quarter, the Lakers, we were down by 3 to start. We are slowly gaining on them. It wasn't fireworks at all. It was just a set of players that was beating the other team no matter what they threw at us. It was very, very good basketball, and now we have a 6-point lead. So anyway, you'd be very impressed with the way the Lakers were playing. Definitely looked like a professional basketball team. And if you would have watched us earlier in the season, that's hard to... Anyway, professional basketball team on the floor. KCP shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 71-62. Lakers are starting to get away from Portland. And it's because of their defense, honestly. I mean, Lakers are making some shots. That was a great 3, but our defense is holding up. And Lopez, though, I give him shit. I think he must have a size advantage against all these guys because he just stopped number 3. Lopez is actually playing a pretty decent game. KCP shoots another 3. That's good. Wow, 74-62, just like that. And the Lakers are on a 12-0 scoring run. But 6 of those points were in the last 30 seconds from KCP. 74-62, Lakers are looking pretty good. And then somebody went right around Lopez, and I think Lillard went right around Lopez, but fouled. And gonna go to the free throw line. And Lopez, in general, his offense is okay, but he doesn't play good defense, and he certainly doesn't play good defense against people that are athletically better. But it looks like Portland maybe is a little bit undersized, so he's not actually like matching up against anybody. He's just kind of like roaming around. And it's a good strategy for Lopez, and he should be doing that more often. Maybe that's a zone defense, but if Lopez is playing a zone defense, it's working because these guys look small, and he just takes one step and he can be anywhere in the lane, and these guys are just struggling. And Lillard can't even get to the hoop either. So honestly, there's not one player on Portland that can get to the hoop. 74-63, it's an 11-point game. Lonzo has it. Gives it to KCP, who shoots another 3, and that must have been tipped. It was an air ball. And, you know, I like the heat check there. Just keep on giving it to him until he misses it. I like where their head was at. But honestly, Lonzo, you are allowed to shoot more. Maybe too much facilitating. And Lopez defends the lane one more again, though somebody else on Portland got the putback, number 17, Davis. And somebody's going to have to step it up on Portland, and it looks like Davis is the only one that has done anything in minutes for Portland. And Randall goes for the hoop, turns around, shoots, and then fouled by Davis the other direction. So Randall's going to go to the free throw line. But honestly, number 17 for Portland, somebody's going to have to be the spark. And it looks like 17 wants to. He put up a pretty good match against Randall. Kind of fouled him at the last second. And Randall makes the first free throw. 2018-2019 season ticket open house. It's too small. Portland, that graphic is dumb. You can't even read it. Randall makes both free throws. 76-65. It's an 11-point game. Lakers defense continues to play great. Lonzo and Lopez. Lonzo steals it, has it on a fast break against Lillard, and then slows it down. It's 2 versus 1. He wasn't going to get it. Lakers have it. Randall gives it to KCP. KCP shoots and misses it. Great steal, Lonzo, but maybe you got to be too much facilitating. Oh, a block from Lopez playing zone defense in the lane, and that was beautiful. Lakers have it. Isaiah Thomas is in the game for the first time and then does an awesome alley-oop pass to Randall, who missed it. But that was super dope. Portland has it. See, our offense is not, it's our defense that is winning us this game right now. 17, putting in the extra effort, gets to the hoop, misses the layup. And wow, he was very frustrated with himself, but we're going to have to watch out for 17. Thomas shoots a 3. That's no good, and then 17 comes down with the rebound. So, still an 11-point game, though we've had like a steal and a block and all sorts of stuff. And then finally, number 3 missed the most wide open layup I've ever seen. Thomas has it, being guarded by 3 guys. Now he steps back to the 3-point line. It's Thomas. Thomas goes up against 11, finds Lopez. Lopez finds Randall, guarded by 17. Randall takes him to the lane, shoots, misses the layup, and wow, 17 continues to play really well. 76-65. We get no points out of all of that. That's okay. Our defense is looking awesome. Randall, I mean, what can you do? If this guy 17 is going to stand in front of you like that. Yeah, I mean, he almost made it. Still an 11-point game. And Portland has been a little bit cold as well. I mean, they've had some shots that were in and out, but that last miss by number 3, he faked like he faked going left, and the guy totally bit on it. And he just had an open lane to the basket for a layup, the easiest layup you can get in basketball. I could have made that one, and he missed it. So McCollum, that was an unforced error, and the guy that I thought was Lillard forever, McCollum, is not having a good game. Portland, they are being tested right now, 76-65, and Lakers continue to impress. I mean, I knew we were good the whole entire time. I was doing play-by-play. I mean, obviously, there was something there. People were watching. The Lakers were looking good. I mean, last season, I'm going to be honest with you. Last season, I had a hard time watching. But I saw something, and, I'm going to do some play-by-play, and it's starting to come together, people. Trailblazers shooting. In the third quarter, they're 2 for 16. So, yeah, just amazing defense from the Lakers. And, honestly, it is Lonzo Ball and Lopez doing the majority of the work. Those two combined, maybe they're both playing a little bit of zone defense, but those two combined can cover so much space. And when Portland honestly only has Lillard as a threat, that's very effective. On the floor right now for the Lakers is Zubac, Kuzma, the new white guy on the 10-day contract, Lonzo and Thomas. And Lonzo is getting loads of minutes. Love to see that. And I think Lillard just scored on the new white guy. Came from the smaller team, from the minor league team. He's a shooter, and he made some huge shots for us last game against the Spurs. So, happy that he's getting more court time. He immediately shoots a 3. That's a brick. And Portland comes down with the rebound. He played well, so I guess he's got to get some court time. But, let's get him out of there. Let's get him out of there. This is an interesting lineup. And this is the second time in a row that I think Luke Walton put out what I would call some third-tier players. And against the Spurs, too, at the end of the third quarter, he also put out some third-tier players. And I was thinking, why is he doing that? We're still in this game. What's going on? Anyway, maybe Luke Walton knows what he's doing. Lakers played awesome defense. They got it on a fast break. Thomas, being guarded by 3 people, almost turns it over, and I think fouled. But Thomas is looking a little bit crazy. I like how he's so offensive minded. He is offensive minded in a way that no other players on our team are, even Lonzo Ball. That's all he's looking for. Though sometimes I think he gets a little bit wild, like just now. But he's now at the free throw line, which is funny because I didn't even think he was shooting. Maybe they're out of fouls or something. Now, number 5, a skinny, nerdy-looking white guy for Portland complaining with the referee. And the referee's thinking, dude, you suck. Thomas really starting to impress me. That last game was good, too. 78-67. And honestly, just the fact that he makes free throws, 90%, 89%, that is going to be so useful. because we give them the ball late, like in the fourth quarter, where we had problems with. They would play, let's say it's a close game in the fourth quarter. The Lakers lost loads of games that we could have and should have won. What they've been doing with Thomas, because the team sucked at like when the other team was playing full court. We were blowing it. Now we just give it to Thomas and just let him foul him. And he just makes all the free throws. It's been a pretty good strategy at the end of the games. You know what? I don't know if that made sense. I gotta not do so much commentary and just do the play-by-play. And while I was doing the commentary, 27 made an easy layup for Portland, 78-69. Zubac has it right now, gives it to Thomas. Thomas gets a screen, finds the white guy, and the referees call a foul on somebody. That's going to be number 27, Nurkic, or Nurkic. N-U-K-N, Nurkic. You know, he comes from Eastern Europe probably, so we'll cut up some slack on, you know, looking a little bit weird. Thomas back at the free throw line. This is just what I was saying. Let Thomas run around fast and crazy and just, you know, maybe get to the lane and then run back out and fake he's going to shoot, and, you know, he's just going to keep on going to the free throw line. This is what they were oh, it's the end of the third quarter. Maybe that's what they do at the end of the maybe this is what they do at the end of the quarters now. Just give it to Thomas. Anyway, 80-69. 55 seconds left. Portland just looks out. They look disoriented out there. Lillard has it, finds 27, and 27 dunks on Zubac. And that was the first anything that I've seen. Lillard finds Nurkic, big dunk. And that was the first time they've scored in forever. He threw it down with, you know, he was angry. You know, not disrespectful, but just, you know, saying, see, we can score too. Oh, this is on NBC right now, so probably not too many people coming. 80-71, 41 seconds left. Thomas shoots a three. That's no good. And Portland gets the rebound. And he did that because now we can get the ball back. I know why he did that. That was actually a good idea. Lillard goes to the hoop, and the new white guy comes from behind and hits the ball out of bounds. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Ware, number 21. And he had a pretty good shooting percentage at the minor league team, so we brought him up. And Ennis is coming in right now, and Walton really tested out both Caruso and Ennis when Lonzo was out. And both look pretty good to me, but it seems Ennis has won out on that kind of that first third-tier player to come in. Ennis. Have not seen Caruso once since Lonzo came back. And Ennis is in right now. And I like him because he reminds me of an Amish guy. Something just happened. It's a 9-point game. And 27, Nurkic is at the free throw line. So the Lakers are going to get the ball back with 24 seconds on the game clock and 24 seconds on the shot clock. So that's pretty sweet. Number 1 checks in for Portland. Lillard is still in, and you know, he doesn't appear super like strong and athletic, and he just doesn't look like a badass. I'm pretty surprised. I mean, every single article that I read was talking about Lillard, and now he's on the bench right now, and he looks a little bit frustrated. And he wasn't on the team the last time both these teams matched up. He was hurt, so I was super excited to see Lillard. And he's not doing shit. But, I mean, this Lakers, we're looking like a top-tier team right now. Thomas tries to get Zubac. That was a wild pass. And that's going to be Lakers ball. Very lucky. And we're going to get it back with 2.8 seconds on the shot clock. And number 6 for Portland. I mean, Portland is just looking a little bit out of sorts. And maybe they're going to check that one on the replay. Nope, not checking it. They pass it in. And Lakers don't get the shot off. So it's a 7-point game. And honestly, we did not end that third quarter as well as we could have. But Lakers are still looking good. And Thomas is looking very, very offensive-minded. And we brought in Thomas. He took over the ball. And, you know, he missed. Oh, there's still 0.4 seconds left, actually. And Luke Walton is looking confused. Lopez comes in. He's just happy to get some playing time. let's hope he's gone next year. Or, I mean, if he wants to make no money, we'll just give him no money. And that's finally the official end of the third quarter. Lakers are up by 7, and that was a very, very good third quarter for the Lakers. We started down by 3, and we dominated them on defense. Though maybe the last minute or so, not quite as much, but that was some of the best defensive basketball I've seen, not only from the Lakers, but almost any team. Spearheaded by Lonzo Ball and Lopez. So Lopez, you got to give him props when he's playing defense, and he's playing good. He's got that size advantage, and he's definitely taking advantage. Anyway, this is on, I think this is on NBC, so probably not too many people are going to be here. Let's take a look. Oh, Twitch. I'm back on Twitch. Glad you're back, people. Those guys always watch. But I did the Olympics. And I showed too much. I just showed it. Thinking, you know what, this is public property. But, you know, the Olympics were all over it. They shut down one of my accounts for 90 days. And Twitch was mad too. So I guess I had to like re-sign up or something. So back on Twitch. Thanks for coming. People are here on, oh, here we go. We got people on Facebook. What's up, Facebook? Way more people on Facebook than on YouTube. That's, you know, YouTube, you guys are my peeps, but good thing I got that multi-stream booster. Thanks for being here, Facebook. Make sure you leave some comments, say something funny. I'll read them later. Oh, got some comments on YouTube. Keep it up, buddy. Miguel Moreno. Thanks, man. And then greetings from Burbank, California. Great show. Peter Split. Thanks, dude. Honestly, it's not really a show yet. I'm new. I've never done anything like this in my whole life. But I will say that if you just talk and you get used to doing it, you can learn how to do it. And honestly, I can tell that I've gotten better at doing this. So I'm glad. Thanks for the compliments. But I got a ways to go. And, you know, hopefully one day this can be a two-man job, because I looked online. And honestly, I didn't even know. But sports broadcasting, it's at least a two-man job. You have the play-by-play, and then you have the color commentator. It's two people. Okay, here we go. Pacific Office Automation, points in the paint. Lakers 30, Portland 28. Fast break points, Portland 18, Lakers 12. That's weird. Bench points, Lakers 22, Portland 17. So all the stats that have been looking pretty close the whole time. Here we go. Start of the fourth quarter, 80-73. Pope, Zubac, Thomas, Kuzma, and the new white guy on the floor. Thomas shoots. That's good. And 82-73. And Thomas, you know, I still don't know what to think of him or make of him. He's obviously very good at offense. He plays offense almost unlike anybody I've seen. You know, he's so small, he's got to do it his own way. Portland gets into the lane against Zubac and the white guy and make an easy layup. And that was the first time that I've seen any kind of play in the lane for Portland the whole game. And the coach for Portland, still angry, thought that was a foul. Zubac turns it over. And let's get this guy out of there. Why is Zubac in the game? 82-75. And Luke Walton, I think, might be playing with fire a little bit here with this lineup. Kuzma, he's great, but as of late, he just has not been. He has not been on fire. He's not as deadly shooting as he was. Portland is just passing so much easier now, and they make an easy shot. Cunnington, number 5, small white guy, screw him. Drains the shot, 82-77. Thomas turns it over. Portland has it on a fast break, and then they missed the layup. Number 5, that same guy missed the layup. That was lucky. Thomas shoots a 3. That's no good. And Lakers come down with the offensive rebound thanks to KCP. And we're going to get another shot at it, but the Lakers' defense is really falling apart here with this third-tier team. KCP gets a screen from Zubac. They find Kuzma. Kuzma takes it to the lane kind of wild, shoots, and that's going to be out on Portland. Nurkic, 27 now, has really doing some work in the lane. And, yeah, this has really been just a matter of who's bigger. I mean, without Lopez or Randall, they're beating us in the lane. That's just a fact. Ingram takes it to the hoop and makes it. Goes right around 27. Nurkic. So Nurkic, protecting the lane, can't stop the little guy. 84-77. Portland shoots a three. That's way off. And the coach, the bench was up in arms about something. Lakers have it. Thomas being guarded by somebody huge. He goes around him. Goes around 27-2. Shoots. Misses it. And then 27 comes down with the rebound. So yeah, this is mainly all Thomas right now with this lineup. Kuzma's not even getting the ball. And he's got to get open. He's got to get open at the three-point line. And when Thomas goes to the hoop, and if he got you as a bailout option, Kuzma, this lineup would be a lot better. Ware and Kuzma got to be bailout options for Thomas. But neither of them have got the ball yet. And yeah, that was definitely a foul on Thomas. And the ball went flying like the other direction, hit the backboard. So Lakers got away with one there. Number 6 steps in, or it was on number 6. He was frustrated. And that's why the bench was so mad. It was like seriously right in their face. CJ McCollum, 17 points on 4 of 12 shooting. And this guy misses the free throw. And the guy that I thought was Lillard the whole game, last time, or half the game, continues to struggle. He's got 17 points somehow, though, but he seems like he's struggling. KCP gets a screen from Zubac. They find the white guy. He shoots a three. That's a brick. And 27, once again, comes down with the rebound. McCollum going up against the white guy. Shoots. And makes it. So, you know what? This Luke Walton is playing with fire here. And McCollum, that's, you know, we just don't need one of these guys getting hot. Lillard is on the bench, and honestly, I have not seen him do jack shit. And I was all excited. Let's see this guy Lillard. Everybody's talking about him. He's getting owned by Lonzo. Thomas gets a screen, takes it to the hoop, gets stopped by 27, gives it to KCP, and KCP called for traveling, and you never see that. KCP. It's like he's the only professional on the team. We got nothing but young guys. And then we got Lopez, who's the biggest baby on the team and always complains and doesn't play defense, so he doesn't count. KCP is kind of the only veteran kind of leader guy. He's not a leader, but he's a professional basketball player through and through. Everybody else, first and second years, and they still don't come off like seasoned pro basketball players. Not even Lonzo Ball. Portland shoots. That's an air ball. And Randall's back in the game, thank goodness. They give it to Thomas. Thomas takes it to the hoop and misses it, and then Zubac makes the putback. Let's hope he was fouled. But Thomas continues to be a little bit of a ball hog. I'm okay with him doing that if he can get stopped and then still pass it back out. It was a wild layup, but Zubac, 27, maybe he's getting a little bit tired. He was on his heels, and Zubac was just able to jump right over him and make the shot, and then make the free throw. So, 7-point game, 87-80, 8:22 left, and this is going to come down to the ending. They always do. Lonzo Ball's in the game, Zubac's in the game, KCP, Kuzma, and Thomas in the game for the Lakers. Portland shoots. That's no good, and Kuzma comes down with the rebound, and those jumping skills and legs came through on that one. And Kuzma not playing that as well as of late. He does do work. Kuzma shoots an open three. That's good, and it's 90-80. Finally, Kuzma gets open for a three and shoots and makes it. And that's the first time I think I've seen him shoot a three all game, which is crazy to me. Is how is he not getting open? Oh, yeah. Well, that was a great pass from Lonzo. Whew, well, that was actually a really good pass from Lonzo. It just caught him perfectly right after the screen. And the separation that he had was minimal. But the timing was so good that it was technically an open three. So way to go, Lonzo. And if you can get Kuzma going, that would be great. But we're on time out right now. 90-80. Thanks for coming, everybody. I'm back on Facebook. If you want to stream both on YouTube and Facebook, you got to get the multi-stream booster. Got the multi-stream boost. Well, at first, they give you a free month. So I was doing it, and they gave me a free month, and then they gave me another free month. And then they took it away, and they're like, dude, you got to pay for this. And then I didn't do it for 4 games. I'm sorry, Facebook, but I paid $15. But, you know, it's worth it because if I'm doing this anyway, I might as well do it on Facebook because, you know, you guys are a tough crowd. YouTube peeps, they're a little nicer to somebody doing something new, but Facebook's a tough crowd, but there's loads of you. So, definitely worth the money. And who knows, maybe someday I can make money doing this and then get a color guy. Because this is supposed to be a 2-man job, people. I'm just doing the play-by-play. Yeah, it's supposed to be a 2-man job. If you know anything about basketball and you're funny, make sure you let me know. If you live in Los Angeles, and you can do color commentary, that would be a good thing for me. Or who knows, maybe you guys just like listening to me ramble. Still on commercial break, 90-80. Lakers are looking great. We got a 10-point lead. And we'll see. Luke Walton surprised me last game. We were getting owned a little bit. We were down by 12 the whole game. We couldn't get anything going. Nothing was working. And I was like, dude, we got it. He's got to make an adjustment. And then boom, I didn't even notice when he did it. He must have made an adjustment, and then we won the game. And then Lonzo Ball came in clutch. We were wondering who is going to be the one to step it up for the Lakers. KCP, he's awesome, but not the guy. Brandon Ingram, with 1 minute left, you know, he's not a leader. He's the cool guy. And I love Brandon Ingram. He's my favorite, but we have to just understand that he's the cool guy. So Lonzo Ball, you be that guy. And the Lakers will never get rid of you. But maybe do a little bit less facilitating and shoot. Lonzo, I don't know how many, I can't even remember the last time I've seen him shoot. Here we go, 7:47 left. Lakers are up by 10. Our defense is top tier. I mean, this is looking like a top tier basketball team right here. And wow, somebody that must have been Lillard, made the sickest shot ever in Lonzo's face. And there was nobody going to be able to guard that. Certainly not a rookie. Thomas gives it to Lonzo. Lonzo takes it to the lane, goes under the hoop like Steve Nash, and it goes off of his foot, I think. And that's going to be Portland ball. Lillard plays good defense against Lonzo. And yeah, that was Lillard kind of owned Lonzo, and then Zubac was just not even close. And honestly, that's where Lopez comes in and was playing great. That was what looked like zone defense in the lane. Portland shoots a 3. That's way off. And the Lakers get the rebound. They're up by 8. Kuzma shoots a 3. That's no good. A definite brick. And I will say about Kuzma, he's not one of those early in the shot clock shoot fast kind of shooters that are so cool that you see like Golden State doing. He's like the end of the shot clock. We can't get anything going. Find Kuzma open kind of a shooter. We have to remember he's a rookie. Voice of Brooke Olzadam, some Gatorade guy. Number 3, McCollum, finds number 8 under the basket, and Kuzma blocks him. Lakers have it on a fast break, and Thomas almost turns it over, gives it to Lonzo. Lonzo shoots a 3. That's good. And Lonzo, he was so wide open. That was the most wide open I've seen a player this whole game. And the bench for the Lakers is up on their feet. They're up by 11, and Lakers can't get the stop the other direction, though. Number 27 and Lillard really stopped that buzz that the Lakers had going there. Anyway, 93-84. It's a 9-point game. Lakers are looking great. Thomas turns it over. Got stuck again with no bailout options. Lillard juking and driving, sweet handles against Ball, and shoots, and that's going to be a foul on Lonzo Ball. Lillard is going to go to the free throw line. Oh no, what happened with Thomas is he got blocked from behind. And if he's dribbling around all fast, kind of juking and driving and cutting in and out of the defense, he's got to remember somebody could be behind him. Portland, Lillard makes the first free throw, and once again, I am just not impressed with this guy. 23 points, and he's had 1,500 points in 6 straight seasons. Okay, well, he's obviously good, and he's got 23 points tonight. Those must have been in the first half. And just based on all the news articles about him and how good he was, let's just say that I'm a little bit disappointed. But we have to remember I have to remember that I am watching a top-tier Lakers basketball team right now. We're talking top tier here, people. Look at our record, 28-34. That's going to change around in no time. We are in playoff contention. Lopez back in the game. Never been so happy to see Lopez in the game. And he immediately finds Randall under the hoop for an easy 2 points. And this is the team that we were winning with. On the floor, Randall, Lopez, Thomas, Randall, or KCP and Lonzo. And wow, Lillard, Randall was the Lakers are playing out of their mind on Lakers. They're just really putting in the extra effort. Randall, I don't know why he didn't give up on that play. Stays in front of Lillard. And the ball goes out of bounds, but just great effort. Portland still has it. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Portland misses a layup. Good defense from the Lakers. I think Lopez is back to playing that zone defense. And Thomas, again, being a little bit of a ball hog, going to the hoop with no bailout options. Fouled by Lillard. So Thomas is going to go to the free throw line, and thank goodness he makes these free throws. And like I was saying before, if he didn't make free throws, he would not be allowed to go so wild to the hoop and get fouled all the time. And it's amazing that he doesn't get hurt and get hit and go flying out of bounds. He's so small. And honestly, people, I'm not a big fan of little guys in basketball. You know, it's like to pick another sport. But I'll let it slide for Isaiah Thomas. And though I miss Nance Jr. very much so, especially in these situations, defense fourth quarter situations, I think that it was a good trade. I think that we ended up doing better afterwards. So, way to go, Magic. Number 3 shoots a 3, and McCollum drains it. So it's 97-89. Portland makes the 3. And let's hope this Lakers crowd stays in the game. And just cheers like crazy. We can definitely use like a 12th man right now, or 6th man. But though the Lakers bench is kind of they're into the game. Luke Walton's up on his feet. Thomas shoots a 3. That's no good, and 27 comes down with the rebound. But yeah, Luke Walton is not a bench warmer anymore. He was for 20 years. Oh my goodness, 0 went to the hoop. Lopez came flying in out of nowhere. It looked like a perfectly clean block. And then the referees call a foul. Let's take a look in slow motion. That was such great defense. And what kind of a league are we playing in these days? Back when I was a kid and Shaq was playing, and you had like that guy in Detroit who was the center on Detroit, and you had the big players in the lane, they would play basketball. They would bump each other. They'd back in. If little guys came into the lane back in the day, they would have never called that. And not only would they not have called that, they would have got hit, and they wouldn't have called it. What is going on? Damian Lillard. It appeared as if they were protecting him a little bit. That would not have gone down. I'm trying to think of who that badass was on Detroit when they... Oh, Wallace? You guys remember Wallace? That guy was a badass. On Detroit. Anyway, he would not have let that fly. Not even close. Randall has Butterfingers, turns it over. Portland has it on a fast break. Lillard takes it to the hoop, passes it back. Lakers play amazing defense and steal the ball back. 97-91, 4:19 left. The Lakers continue to play great. Thomas, dribbling around like crazy, finds Lopez. Lopez shoots a 3. That's a brick. What a shocker. But he's allowed. He's playing good defense. But come on, dude. Portland shoots a 3. That's good. And Lillard did one of those quick pull-up 3s that like Curry does. And wow. If he continues to do that, that would be bad news. 97-94. 3:51 left. Thomas shoots in and out, and 27 comes down with the rebound. And Lopez, though he was playing amazing defense earlier against 27, not as much right now. Another 3 from Lillard. That's good. And just like that, it is a 97-97 game, 11-0 scoring run for Portland. And Thomas, I will say Thomas has been a part of the problem. And the other problem is Damian Lillard. It turns out he can shoot 3s, and Lonzo Ball was playing good defense. What the hell are you supposed to do about that? 97-97. This is going to be a great game, everybody. Thanks for being here. On commercial break, Toyota. Great sponsors that never do shit for the Lakers. Like, seriously, it's a huge car company. How many games are there per year? 70-something? Give away one car per game. One car per game. That's not that big of a deal. And you would get... Oh, my goodness. That would just be such a good idea. Don't waste... Commercials, too. You need commercials. But, you know, give away a car per game. Put it underneath somebody's seat. And if a 12-year-old kid wins it, even better. Just give away a car. Yeah, you know, I'm not used to watching commercials. Usually I watch the in-house entertainment, which is loads of fun. And I see the entertainment for all the teams, so that's fun too, so I can kind of see who's good and who's bad. And the Lakers in auditorium entertainment for people that pay the money, you know, it's in the top 10. You know, it's pretty good. Maybe the top 5. And it's in the top 5 only because the crowd itself gets into it. Like, when they have the dance cam, the crowd itself gets into it. So it's fun. Laker girls are, you know what, they're okay. Give them some t-shirt cannons. Spin around on their head. Give the kids some dubstep. And we'd have the #1 entertainment. And we got a partnership with MGM. Let's get some Cirque du Soleil guys over. They should put me in charge. You know, I've been watching. And I've seen all the other in-house entertainment too, and Mark Cuban, who is in trouble right now, he knows what he's doing. He had like a kids dance competition. He had a kids dunk off. He had a dog show with dogs jumping and flipping and stuff. It was the best thing I've ever seen. The most bootylicious shorts on these cheerleaders I've ever seen. Mark Cuban was definitely leaning into his halftime entertainment, and I would not go the direction that he goes with it. I would go more, you know what, maybe the dog show. Anyway, now I'm just annoying myself. We're back. They got a close-up on Damian Lillard, who honestly doesn't look very strong. He doesn't look very big. He doesn't look very badass. But you guys tell me he's badass. And the newspapers definitely think he's badass. And now he's got like a cocky look on his face. He's feeling himself. After those 2 threes. 32 points, 6 assists, 12 points in the fourth quarter. And maybe I spoke a little bit too early on Lillard in the third quarter. Lonzo shoots a 3. That's no good. And the rebound goes right to 27, who is definitely racking up rebounds right now. 97-97, Portland has it. 3:21 left. Lakers are playing good defense. Lillard shoots a long 3, and that's good. And what the hell's going on? He was so far away. Who was going to be guarding that? Lakers are down by 3, just like that. Come on, guys. Get it together. I mean, you guys are playing like a top-tier team for the whole third quarter. They find Kuzma being guarded by a little guy. This is a good matchup. He takes it to the lane and makes the shot. How do they not call that a foul? That's just amazing. The Lakers get so screwed. 100-99. Lakers are down by 1. And Lillard, something makes me think they're going to give it to him. And if we get into a situation where we just need to stop one player and can't do it, that's annoying. They find number 8. They pass it around. Nobody else on Portland is doing anything. Number 6 is trying. Finds McCollum. McCollum shoots a 3. That's good. Oh, no, that was Lillard again. So he's just drained 4 threes in a row. 103-99. And the Lakers are I mean, I don't know what else they can do. They're playing good. And Kuzma's going to go to the free throw line. Once again, I'm trying to exploit that matchup. And yeah, this turned around on us really, really fast. And it's a little bit like Dirk when we lost those games in the fourth, or not Dirk, but Durant when we lost those games in the fourth quarter and overtime to Golden State. I mean, we played them great the whole game, but at the ending, we could not stop one player, no matter what we did. Second half scoring leaders in the NBA this season: Lillard 14 points, Harden 14 points, Papadopoulos on the Bucks 13.6 points. Yeah, 14 points and a half. That's pretty good. Kuzma misses the free throw. Lonzo gets the rebound, and Lakers get lucky a little bit. Portland's starting to play a little better defense. They give it to Randall. Kuzma's still playing against a little guy. Give it to Kuzma. They give it the ball. Ball shoots a 3. That's good. And it's 103-103, tie game. And Lonzo finally decides to stop facilitating and start shooting. He was open, though. 1:42 left. It's a tie game. Thanks for being here, everybody. Make sure you leave a comment. And wow, who's this guy? McCollum. Cut to the lane there a little bit. Oh, no, that was Lillard. And yeah, the Lakers are continuing to have a hard time stopping one guy. And Lillard is going to go to the free throw line. But you know what? They're trying. They're definitely trying. Lopez is having a pretty decent game, but he's got his arms on his knees. And you know what? I think he might be a half step slower than he was in the third quarter when he was doing really good. Thank goodness Lonzo's in the game because he does play really good defense. Lillard misses the first free throw. And you know what? He just doesn't look that badass. And his tattoos don't even look that cool. You know what? I don't know if I like this guy. Makes the second one. 104-103, 137 left. Lonzo has it on the floor right now. Lonzo, Randall, Pope, Lopez, and Kuzma. They get it to Pope, who's being guarded by a little guy. They find Kuzma, who's also being guarded by a little guy. They like this matchup. They give it to Pope. Pope shoots. That's in and out. Cannot believe that didn't go in. It was a little bit of a wild shot. I don't know what happened there, really. And Nurkic. They're showing Nurkic right now. It's going to be Portland ball. 104-103. And I don't know what happened there. And Pope is talking to the free throw, or talking to the official, and Nurkic is at the free throw line the other direction. So we must be out of fouls or something. Thomas steps in for Lopez. Stats tonight: Yusuf Nurkic, 15 points, 16 rebounds, 3 assists. See, I mean, I'm watching with no sound. He was racking up rebounds this whole fourth quarter. He was just standing under the basket. They're just going right to his hand. And do we have timeouts? Guess we're saving it. Thomas has it right now. Lakers are down by 3. Thomas takes it to the lane, passes it back out to Pope. Lakers are resetting the situation. Pope takes it to the lane and misses a layup just barely against Nurkic. And Portland comes down with the rebound. That was so close. And Pope has just missed shots in and out 2 times in a row. The last 2 times in a row. Lakers are down by 3. 45 seconds left. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Portland is taking their time. Lakers continue to play great defense. Step back jump shot from Lillard. That's no good. And Portland gets the offensive rebound. That was the worst possible time they could have gotten the offensive rebound. Portland's back to taking their time. 25 seconds left. 14 seconds left on the shot clock. And we need to stop here really, really, really bad. Lonzo Ball going up against Lillard. And they find 27 under the basket who misses it. And once again, Portland gets the offensive rebound. And we foul him. Gosh. We stopped him twice and then didn't get the rebound. 106-103. 7 seconds left. And we played such great defense. Randall stopped Nurkic. And then, who is this guy? Number 6. He hasn't done anything all game. The ball goes right to his hand. And, ooh, they missed the first free throw, though. So, I'm going to eat it after this. It's still a 3-point game. Let's hope he misses this second one. That would be sweet. Man, it was Lillard. It was definitely Damian Lillard. But even with him playing out of his mind here in the fourth quarter, we still had an opportunity. This team is good. They're 37-26. They're 4th in the league. And we can still beat them. And they missed both free throws. Lakers still have a chance. 106-103. We are going to... They called a timeout. And, wow, that was the greatest thing I've seen 7.4 seconds left. Both teams are in a timeout. The coach for Portland has been angry the whole entire time, just yelling. And now we got a close-up on Damian Lillard. And he's definitely the MVP of the game. But the Lakers are looking like a top-tier NBA basketball team. Definitely playoff team. Definitely. We still got to beat the Clippers, though. Once we beat the Clippers, this team's looking good. If you haven't got to a TV yet, you're definitely not going to make it now. Stick with me. 7.4 seconds left, and I think this is the NBC. I don't know. This must be the Portland feed because they always show Portland during the timeouts. And Lillard still, he's got, his hair looks kind of cool, I guess. He's got kind of that mohawk looking thing. Wow, this has been a great game nonetheless, but the Lakers, I'm not going to say they gave it away. It was Portland playing great too, but KCP got screwed the last 2 times down the floor. The first one in and out, and then the second one he had he made a good move to the hoop, got to the hoop quicker than the other guy, but then missed the layup. It went in and out, and then we missed 2 offensive. Then they got 2 offensive. Anyway, we're down by 3. We still have a chance, but the Lakers could have easily won this game against Lillard, who's going off. That's a good sign, people. 7.4 seconds left. On the floor is Kuzma, Lopez. Ball's going to be passing it in, and Portland brings in number 1. Screw him. I want to see who else is on the floor. We got Randall and then Thomas. Having a hard time finding somebody open. And that's going to be a foul on number 3, McCollum, playing defense against KCP. It looked like the Lakers were trying to get it to KCP. And let's take a look. Lopez, that looked like that looked like a cheap moving screen, to tell you the truth. Lopez might have got away with one there. That was very awkward from Lopez. And wow, that's a technical of some kind. Thomas is shooting a free throw right now. And missed it. I was even saying Thomas makes them. And yeah, the Lakers definitely got away with one there. That was a moving screen in which he put his hand out in front of his own player. I don't know what he was doing. Anyway, 7.4 seconds left. Lakers are trying to get open. Ball can't pass it in. They give it to Lopez. Thomas turns it over. And Portland is going to win this game. Wow, once again, at the end of these fourth quarters, we don't look great. We can't get guys open. Somehow, for some reason, Lonzo Ball passed it to Lopez all the way across the floor. Still got it to Thomas. Thomas went up to shoot, and that was blocked by number 6. So number 6 just took the ball from him. 1 second left, but this game's over. It was definitely exciting, though, people. Make sure you leave a comment. Make sure you say something funny. I read all the comments after the game. And then I do the good, the bad, and what to look forward to. But leave a comment, and if this is your first time, subscribe. Give me another chance. Make sure you subscribe. Give me another chance if you can't find the game on TV. And if you still don't like it after the second chance, then you can unsubscribe and never listen again. Give me another shot. It's more fun when the Lakers win. 107, 103, 1 second left, and you know what? It was a fun game at least. And that's the end of the game. Portland Trailblazers, 15th straight win versus the Los Angeles Lakers, and we run into a team that's running very hot, and Lillard especially. And Lillard was the one that beat us at the end of the game. Now, the Lakers got some bad breaks. We did not play great in the final few minutes. But even not playing great, a couple more lucky breaks, we were still in that. Definitely a chance for overtime. We didn't lose. We were not worse than that team. We just lost in the last couple minutes. Thanks for being here, everybody. Now they're talking to Lillard on the sideline, a middle-aged woman wearing a red shirt, and she looks about his size. And I continue to still not be impressed with this guy. Even though he just beat us, you know what? He's going to have to do better than that. 39 points, 12 of 25 shooting, 6 assists, 19 points in the fourth quarter. And you know what? I'm impressed with the numbers. But he was a bit of a ball hog. Though nobody else on his team was doing anything. So maybe he has to be a ball hog, but wow, Lillard, way to go. Anyway, time to read your comments. Facebook, YouTube, what's up, guys? Here we go. YouTube, not too many people came. Keep it up, buddy. Greetings from Burbank. Hopefully ESPN and Fox Sports Talk give Randall some credit tomorrow, but we all know they will just talk about Lonzo everything. That is true. Lonzo does take the majority of the media pie, and it's because, you know, there was a lot of hype coming in, and he was just really good, and he is really good. The fact that LeVar trolls, I don't think helps anybody, and I think that the media would still be talking about Lonzo without his dad trolling. That's what's so crazy is you watch these news shows and Fox and ESPN, and it's like, dude, don't talk about the dad, just talk about Lonzo or the Lakers in general. I don't think LeVar's trolling helps Lonzo, but you know what? I don't know. Ben Wallace. Yep, that was Ben Wallace. Let's go over to, wow, loads of comments on Facebook. 133 comments. Good thing I got that stream booster. And I can't even open them all up. I can just see, how do I open? Anyway, I don't think I can open this up, people. Zoe, Go Lakers, has 0 announcing skills. You know what? They're not that bad. 106, 103 Lakers. Go Lakers. Let's go Lakers. Oh my God. Somebody's speaking Filipino. Loads of people watch Lakers and love the Lakers from the Philippines. So to all my Philippine friends, and the one that listens to me to learn English, which is probably a bad idea. What's up, dude? Nello, what up? Shut up, noobs. Easy Blazers. Overtime. Go Romeo. Go Irving. Go James. And how do I check the comments? You know, let's see. I'm going to just click on... Anyway, I cannot figure out how to read the comments on Facebook right now. I mean, I clicked on the thing that says comments, and it says... Anyway, Facebook, thank you so much. I'm just going to click that again, and if it opens up, it opens up. Who knows? Maybe because there's so many, it takes a little bit of time. The good was the Lakers played a great game against a great team. We played great defense. Our offense was not amazing, but we were able to keep up with them. We looked really good there for a little while, and yeah, the defense was what was good. They scored 108 points at the end, but our defense, we had some awesome defense. The bad was just that we lost the game. And not only did we lose the game, it was in the fourth quarter we had a lead. So we gave up a lead, and then after giving up the lead, we didn't dig in and play better. It seemed like we played a little faster and looser with the ball. So we gave up a lead and played faster and looser with the ball. You know what? Sometimes when you're playing poker and you're losing and your chip stack gets smaller and smaller and smaller and smaller, and sometimes at that point playing fast and loose is a good thing because you gotta get something. But on this situation, I don't think so, because there was still a little bit of time left. And Isaiah Thomas, if anybody lost us the game, it was Thomas. He's a bit of a ball hog. None of his shots went in, and he does turn it over a lot. He might even turn it over more than Randall. What to look forward to? Who are we playing next? I don't know. What to look forward to is we're still a great team, and we're still playing great. And this team supposedly was top tier. Lillard was great. I mean, what are you going to do when they score 20 points in the fourth quarter and just drain 4 threes in a row in your face? The fact that happened and we still had a chance to win goes to show how good we are. Portland is like gonna make the playoffs. They're like a top 5 team in the West, and they have a better record than like Cleveland and Oklahoma. So anyway, the fact that we took them to the end is great. We gotta step up the fourth quarter play. That looked a lot like the games earlier in the season that we gave away in the fourth quarter. And Luke Walton's doing great with the team. It honestly looks like he's coaching. He's up on his feet. He's using the clipboard. Still, the fourth quarter, not amazing. So let's hope the Lakers can continue to win games and then also figure that out if they do make the playoffs. Because if they don't figure that out, they're not going to do anything in the playoffs. Luke Walton has surprised me, though. At the beginning, I was very skeptical. He went decades riding the bench. And then I'm like, oh, he's the coach. This is going to be great. And he continues to ride the bench. But he's figured it out. And who knows? Let's hope he has figured it out. And he knows exactly what he's doing. And Lonzo continues to get better and better. Maybe don't facilitate quite so much and shoot more. That's my only criticism. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will be here for the next game. Make sure you subscribe and give me another chance. Thanks for watching.